Welcome everyone, Simon here from the Wells of Wall Street. We have an update video here from XDC XinFin. So that's XDC on the exchange, guys. In my opinion, honestly, I think this is the last train. We're about to have the last train to the platform, stuck at 10 cents. I'm going to try and do a thumbnail with a 10-cent sign on a train station, see if I can get one. Because guys, I have full belief in the XinFin project and XDC in general. As you know well, go and check out our intro videos and everything if you're new to this particular asset. But for me, I generally feel like this is a spot on opportunity to continue to bag something before it will go absolutely flying. I'm not anticipating XDC to get to like $1 or anything like that in this upcoming run. Obviously there's a lot of movement to go in that, but I believe in the project itself, and I believe that the momentum will eventually come for XDC. XinFin is an absolute powerhouse, of course, but what I like about this is this massive resistance that we're getting at this level. So if you just go back here to the 20th 21st September, where I had the lows of 0.0983 yesterday, albeit a green candle, its lowest point was 0.098. Now it's very close to that previous mark, and it's just showing you very much so that this is a level that we're trying to really obtain as a support mechanism. Because if you look historically, we have had like a nice gradual movement up. It's been very slow, I'll admit. 23rd of May, what was the price point here? Around 4 cents. So it has gradually, very slowly been moving up. So even just from that May point, taking us to where we are now is been very slow. In fact, let's just have a look at that quick, just to see where that is, if I actually pick the right lines here. So I'm just going to put that down to here where our current position is, and then down to here. So for us to have, I appreciate we've obviously gone up to these highs, but what I'm suggesting is that on a point to point perspective, 140% is something you usually sometimes see within a month or a month and a half. This has clearly taken quite some time for us to get to this kind of gradual point. And actually, I love projects like this because it's a gradual momentum forwards. It's not hyped, it's not volatile as such. It's really very much in play. It's such an early gem for what it's capable of doing, especially in the financial institutional world. And I think great things are coming. And I think all of this is doing to me is staring me right in the eye. Personally, it's not financial advice, obviously, to say, can you just buy me, please, before, how many chances do you want? And we'll just go, I'm just going to pull this down to here now so we can see exactly what else is going on here. So yeah, we've got quite interesting aspects of what we want to try and achieve. If I got that online, that'll do. What we're trying to achieve with XDC moving forward. Now, it's all really down to this area here right now, as we just discussed. I don't think we'll probably put ourselves back up to this kind of area here, about 10.5 cents, but at least we're above the 10, right? In fact, I'm just going to pull that down a bit further, so we've got that line bang on 10 actually, because I think that's really important for us to determine where we are going. So yeah, for me guys, like I'm not fussed. I'm a long-term holder of XDC, and I think big things are coming in terms of movements. I'm just going to pull out a couple of other indicators here just to see what I'm talking about. So clearly we're kind of we're oversold in my opinion really right now. The indicator here, what I love about this, I'm just going to zoom in a bit more for this one. We're starting to see the narrowing gap here of the MACD, and I generally think the next few days we could start touching that point together, and maybe a potential crossover by next week. Let us know what you think in the comments below about that philosophy, but I think it's coming. I think it's overdue, and we're due like some green to come in really, but I think the histogram here is showing pale red, which means we're coming sort of slowly, gradually to an end. It's thinning and thinning and thinning. Yes, we had a bit more here. I think that's the last shakeout. I think this is like the shakeout hand before we start uptaking this. And the RSI, guys, is around 38, which for me as an investor, if I'm like jumping in right now as it were, and I'm looking for something, you know, maybe in 14 days or 30 days time to measure the success without having to go into too many technical details. 38 is quite a good achievement point here, and it even was a couple of days ago lower at 35, so it's already showing you that we're seeing a slow increase in this movement up. You can actually see it very slightly. Obviously we haven't finished the close today, but we are gradually moving in that angled direction to the right. So yeah guys, this is arguably, again, not financial advice, but arguably a fantastic position to be getting in, because if it does come lower, it's kind of like reducing the risk, and you know, look at all the space above this to move into. That's the beauty of it. Even back here, what was it, 21st September, and that nice uptake. Yes, we had a few corrections as well after that, but that take in itself was massive, taking us from what there all the way up to around, was it 15 cents or so. So those moves are more than achievable, and it might be that we come down again eventually, but this time maybe testing an 11-cent mark instead of the 10 again. So I'm really bullish on this. I think we're very much, as I said, waiting for that last train, the 10-cent train. Let's see if we can get that over the line over today and tomorrow and start pushing this up, because I think we're at the last end of the line, as it were, guys. So let me know what you think about that in the comments below. But I think we're starting to transition into a more healthy, confident aspect of XDC. There's a lot of talk about it being still can't believe it. People are saying it's a scam coin, but no one seems to be giving me any definitive answer in the comments as to why they think that. They just talk about a YouTuber that went off on one and basically has disappeared off the face of the earth, and understandably, but we all have bad days, right? So you know, you can have your reservations, but please do your own research and actually realize what XinFin and XDC is. And I will reiterate what I did in the FUD video of XDC. XinFin don't have to answer to us. They are about an institutional level. XDC arguably isn't necessarily something they need to worry about us holding. It's more for the big guns, as they say, the big whales, because what XinFin is doing, and you'll only know probably if you're on the portal, the partner portal, of which you have to be a significant institution to be a part of, I believe. Would you know what they're really up to? And the only way we can see what's going on is if they're at an event or they come out publicly about something, of which probably in the back end they would have known about it quite a while before we would. So we just got to be grateful that we're able to obtain XDC, and especially at these ridiculous prices. I don't know why people are complaining about it. It's just giving you a bit more time to bag up, in my opinion. And yeah, when we get to like 5-10 years time, you'll be looking back at these prices and going, wow, this is crazy. This is nothing. So guys, I'm looking forward to the next XDC update. We will update you hopefully in a few days time. If anything critical happens, we will jump onto a video. But I do believe that we are venturing to the point where we are going to switch this. Let's rock. See you in the next XDC video, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.